to GESS!
Applic's education robot right now, so I want to ask you, how does this help education? Like, what is your plan for how do you help? How are you helping students with this project?
Okay. Unlock this
Yeah.
It's similar. This project is simulate manufacturing system, so students can use the building blocks, make the different project, and make the program that they are doing. Treating students their science and the technology skill, yeah, and the software, yeah.
Do you have any schools? Does any school use this?
Yes, in Japan, yes, we haven't used it, but in China, we have a lot of students, yeah, use this three blocks to make the different projects. And in Russia, in USA, and in America, and in Italy, yeah, we have some students.
So what age group does this? Like how old does the students have to be?
I think from 12 years old to 18 years old. It's very good.
Okay, thank you for that. So here we are with our new member Connor in the team. So we're looking at Neo Football, which is a robotics company, and you can see here right now it's doing the Gangnam Style, and it's a new method of education showing what it's possible to teach to children right now. And seeing these things like to play football and all, it really inspires us and makes it really cool. So yeah, they're resting a bit right now, so let's carry on and watch the rest of this show. There was many people in GESS this year, and it shows us the social and ethical issues focusing on globalization and how a whole community of technology comes together in one event. Yeah, so we met this guy from the UK who specialized in creating 3D printers, as shown there. So we spoke quite a lot to him about how he feels it impacts education. We can see right there making something right now. And he explained to us how he feels it gives a more practical nature to the education around the world rather than simple book reading we are all used to. And these things are not expensive as you may think. It is affordable for schools, private schools especially, to invest in such things, such as one of the schools in Dubai, Gems World Academy, uses it currently. So it greatly impacts how we can perceive engineering and education, and how we can feel and touch objects, which greatly affect our lives and will help us in the future be more used to the practical side of education rather than just focusing on theory, which we may not need in certain times. Hey guys, so we're gonna make a review of our trip to GESS convention.
On Thursday, we went on a trip for ITGS.
So today we're gonna be talking about the review of our trip to GESS with me, my boy Connor, and Alex.
Boy Connor.
Word.
So Alex, what did you learn in GESS?
Well, we saw a lot of interesting things that people from all around the world have brought to us, UAE people.
It's kind of stuff that we didn't even know that even existed,
like trees.
Yeah, we learned a lot about educational technology, so stuff that people are bringing in. New technology like 3D printers. We interviewed a guy who came over from the UK. He was talking about 3D printers in schools in Dubai. So there's a couple of schools here that have it. We're just talking about that.
And it wasn't like a boring convention. We actually learned quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, there's some funky stuff. There's
It's
like
pretty-
robots dancing to Gangnam Style, playing football.
So I think a lot of these technologies have an opportunity to increase the educational capacity in schools, therefore making future students brighter and have a possibility for more jobs in the future.
I think it really improves how we learn. Instead of learning everything from a book, we actually have something to use and something which will effectively help us gain knowledge.
You know, it's good because a lot of people from all around the world, different technologies, all made up, so they learn a lot. Right. So the top 3 things that we've seen there was in my order is number 3 was the old the whiteboards on the cool like Korean whiteboards or something. Number 2 was the 3D printer. It just made prototypes and stuff. And then number 1 was of course the robots dancing to Gangnam Style,
Which was pretty cool. My top 3 was actually, we met this Swedish or Scandinavian guy who taught us more about physics, and he actually showed us his opinion about how he hated theoretical physics,
Which is what they teach in schools.
which is what they teach in our school especially, and how his company is trying to help educational systems to promote more active thinking. What about you, Alex? What's your thought?
I'd have to say my favorite is how a lot of the stalls, they incorporated a lot of robotics. For example, the Korean stall, which had like loads of little robots doing different things. Like they moved boxes around, which was really cool. And
So to sum it up, basically Korea won that convention because of all its awesome things. Maybe Kim Jong-un will understand how important technology is to other countries. So we have to thank a lot of people as well, such as our school for actually letting us go for this, and especially our ITGS teacher.
Mr. Rawat.
Abraham, you're a man. You're a lot. Good side.
So he actually took his time to help us get to this convention and being a part of it and learning things which we won't learn in normal class times. And you can't teach this stuff because it's actually all about looking at things. And I know that me, Connor, and Alex, we all learned a lot in total. So we thank him. We thank our school for making this trip free for us. So I think that's a wrap about our trip to the GES convention.
Wait, no. Wait, Krishna.